Do this. I think that means we are live. I have to give it a second so that it pops up, I guess. There we go. Lockdown live number 2. Make sure my volume is down here. I am just going to let everyone know that we are now live if they want to come jump on over. If you're here joining me, make sure you throw a comment into the live chat. Make sure that, yep. All right. Jump on, say g'day when you are here. Mind Creations, how are you, man? Good to see you here. First comment. Nice job getting in there first. What's been happening for you, mate? You're still in, you're in Queensland, eh? All locked down over there, I assume. I am just sharing to Instagram and Facebook. Let everyone know that we are a go. All right. Share that one. Have you got yourself a beer, dude? What are you drinking today? How's the audio on this one? Let me turn this up. Yep, audio's there. Streaming in HD, and we are good. New South Wales, not much, just got home from work. Oh, essential worker then? Unlucky, mate. You guys are in like a month lockdown or something over there, aren't you? That sucks. That really sucks. At least you're still working though. At least the money can still come in. Right. Damn, wasn't first tonight. Mike, just missed out, mate. Just by the skin of your teeth. How's that heat treating you though? I am sweating bullets here. I'm gonna actually jump on and have a look at the weather at the moment. So I reckon that it's 33 degrees here and it is killing me. I don't know how accurate I don't know how much I trust this Apple weather app though. But yeah, Mike, I still haven't had a chance to check out that guitar build, but I will get there. I certainly will get there. We haven't, yeah, just masks everywhere. Mate, those masks suck, don't they? I think I've got a permanent, like, crimp in my beard from wearing a bloody mask. It's absolutely, it's just terrible. We're past the worst of it. The heat, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Still hit 38, 39 today. Bloody hell, what's the humidity like? Like, is that 38, 39 with like no humidity, dry kind of heat? Or is it, yeah, oh man, that'd be terrible if it's humid as well. Bluey, happy lockdown, mate. I hope you've got a beer happening. What have you been up to lately? Turned anything good? We haven't got custom creations here today. I wonder what he's doing. Probably turning something or making something ridiculously cool again, I'd say. Let me just switch this chat over. For some reason, it always comes up as top chat and not live chat. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get a longer one for the beard. A longer mask, yeah, that's what you need. It's killer. Cuts right in, and then this crimp it takes ages to get rid of it. Looking at myself on the screen here, though, the black shirt, you can't really see the beard. But have I got... I think I've got the display brightness all the way up. Let's have a look here. Right, no I don't. There we go. That's a bit better. Alright. Yep, I only turn good things. Well, that's good to hear, mate. That's good to hear. What's been on the turning agenda lately? 55 to 60% humidity. Yeah, man, that sucks. It's actually destroyed Canada a little bit for me, knowing that. That actually has destroyed it a bit for me. I didn't realise it got so hot over there. Mike, you still doing your lives, mate? You were doing weekly lives there for a while, weren't you? Just replying to some Instagram messages here. Oh my goodness, poor Canadians. Oh, yeah, that's killer. I never realised how hot it got. Crazy. Now, we did kick off this live a little bit early. How long have we been running? About 10 minutes, so about 10 minutes early. So just have to go with it. Now I wonder, I'm just going to do a little bit of playing around here and see if I can open some analytics at the same time. Alright, so what do we got? We've got 5 on. If you haven't said g'day yet into the live chat, make sure you jump on. Yep, still got live. Yep, still got live every Saturday. This week's cancelled because I'll be at market though. Oh, nice, nice. Are you selling products that you've made at the market, mate, or what's the go? Or are you just going down there for a bit of a geeze? Wondering, yes, it will pick that up. So let's switch that on while we are live and see what happens there. I wonder if that'll save. View in live control room. Well, that's interesting. Just give me a sec, guys. I'm going through my my YouTube studio. Wouldn't it be grand? G'day, mates. Fot, how you doing? Good to see you made it for once. I just jumped on and boom, you were live. A good surprise to have with the lockdown here too. Louis, that was my plan, mate. Everyone, well, most of Australia is in lockdown. We should all have a beer together. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? What's everyone got? I've got a Corona, which is probably no surprise to anybody anymore. Currently stuck in Darwin. Not really sure what we're going to do, whether we're going to go home and quarantine for 14 days or just change our flights and stay here a bit longer. Quarantining won't be that flash with kids. I have a market table, serving boards, bowls and pens mainly. That is wicked, man. I booked my first market stall that I was going to start attending. God, when was it? It must have been last year, eh? How long has this COVID been going for? Anyway, the very first lockdown happened in Perth the weekend of my first market, so I got cancelled naturally. So, oh, excuse me. So since then, it's just never kicked off again. So Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. YouTube always asks me if these videos are made for kids. I don't think they're not kid appropriate, but they're not made for kids, are they? Alright, we don't want that either. Save that. Oh wow, so I've got a full, interesting, got a full breakdown. Oh good, and I can see the live chat as well. Who's that? Chili Man, good to see you, mate, good to see you. Another Instagram message come through. No beer here, just a great cold water. Mate, I think that's probably what I need in this heat as well. I think if you list them as made for kids, comments are automatically turned off. Yeah, I did get an email from YouTube about that, and I believe they also, they're a lot harsher on the critiquing for monetization and that sort of thing. So I'll just mark all my videos as not made for kids. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. The new normal of COVID life will take a while to get used to. It certainly will. Betty, how you doing? Now I'm just going to ask this question because I swear, Kyla or Kayla? Because I swear I've been saying Kayla forever. But tell me which you prefer. Always pick kids. Can't. Yeah, that's what I thought, Mike. I thought you couldn't monetize it. Blue V. It's not a bad way to go. So, stream settings. Okay. I'm just looking into my my YouTube studio quickly while the stream is running. I haven't done that before. And actually gives you a hell of a lot more info, and I'm guessing this is how you would share your stream. I'm not really sure, but Kyla, right, my bad, sorry, I have been saying Kayla. All right, beauty. Well, we can jump back over to a more unless live once stream ends. No, we don't need to do that. We can, however, enable auto start 360 video. All right, so gotta go. See you, mate. My creations. Catch you later, man. Thanks for jumping on. Anyone on that hasn't jumped into the live chat, get in and say g'day. That's the whole point of these. I think we've got a jet, fighter plane or something flying over. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but if you're here and you haven't jumped in the live chat, jump in and say g'day. It's the whole point. We'll just have a beer and a chat for like an hour or so, see what everyone's up to, how everyone's doing in lockdown. Make sure everyone's surviving and coping all right. So I think Custom Creations is out, a bit busy today. Oh, I spoke too soon. There we go. Custom Creations. Good afternoon, Jax. How are you, man? Good to have you here, as always. As always. Hey, tell me, out of everyone who's on at the moment, who is using Custom Creations products, right? Just give me a thumbs up in the comments right now if you're using the Custom Creations, any of the products, the grit or the liquid wax or the solid wax. Just put a little thumbs up into the live chat now if you are using it. And while you're doing thumbs up, don't forget, like the video if you can, guys. Absolutely massive help. My plane's got to keep those NT people safe. Yeah, man, these planes fly over like on the daily. It's absolutely crazy. And they're so loud. It's still going. Still going. It's just insane. Wow, that's a lot of thumbs up. Custom Creations is using his own gear. That's a good start. Can't afford it yet. Hope to one day. Betty, you'll have to pay attention because we've done a few Custom Creations giveaways on my channel, like giving away a bit of the product. So you'll have to keep an eye out for the next one. I don't know when we'll organise the next one, or if we'll organise the next one. I'm probably putting my foot in my mouth a little bit there. But I'm sure we'll tee something up together again and do another collab. But yeah, keep your eye out for that because you could score some. But they are really worth it if you can grab them. It's only the it's the only finish I'll use on the lathe projects ever again, probably. Yes, I'm a bit the same. Well, I have used a couple of other finishes here and there in the last 6 months, but I reckon it would have been like a max of 4 times, and that's for very specific reasons. I think in one of my more recent builds that I did, the offset, when I made the mallet, the chisel mallet, yeah, I used shellac on that one specifically because I needed something to harden it up. Probably could have put like a stabilizing resin or something on it, but it's very few and far between that I don't use the Custom Creations gear because it's such good stuff. It really, really is really good stuff. All right. Justin, how are you, mate? Good to have you here. You said you're heading to Perth soon, yeah? And when you do some resin project too, like. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Custom Creations, when you're using the resin, your stuff is the way to go. I missed the last giveaway, unfortunately. I've been using homemade wipe on poly for a few projects. Oh yeah, how's that? How's the wipe on poly going for you? I've never tried it, to be honest. Never tried it. So how is that going for you? Viewers. You guys probably get sick of me saying this for people who have been here since the stream started, but if you're on and you're not chatting, jump in there now and say g'day. The whole point of this lockdown live, we all can just have a bit of a chat. Hell, I mean, if any of you are keen, I don't know how you do it, but if you want to jump on the live with me, I am more than happy to do that as well. Don't know how to do it, so you'll have to talk me through it. Maybe Mike might know. I don't know. Mike, have you had guests on your lives before? I'm assuming I'll have to share the stream key somehow, but yeah, if anyone wants to jump on as well, we can certainly do that. Although I don't know how that would go with the delay. Because there is quite a delay today. Quite a delay. Right. Works out to be a beautiful finish. Bit of messing around with 6 coats. Holy man, 6 coats. That's crazy. Wow. That must be a lot of work. I think I need more heavy duty buffer. I just have a car polisher thing. What's the RPM on your buffer thing and which one is it? Mike, I use my Bosch GET 75150 as my buffer with a Festool buffing pad on it. I would have to read the instructions. I do not know what the RPM of it is offhand, but to buff the Custom Creations Custom Grit, I use it on level 6, which is the highest speed, and in turbo mode as well. Yeah, I should have probably done that in my review, but most of my reviews I don't really put specs. I do put some specs in there, but not a lot of specs, so I did not include those specs in my review, so I'm not really sure what the RPM of it is. But yeah, that Bosch machine is what I use. Mike and Jack's collaboration. Yeah, man, we could tee up a live collab at some point. Fought, your beer's empty, mate. Trust you to be the one to pick up on that. I know it's empty. I'm about to go and get another one. I've never done a guest stream, but I'd certainly be game to try sometime. Yeah, well, I'm assuming you just have to share the stream key. I mean, it's different now. My very first live I did, for anyone, there was probably a few people who are here now that were on that one, but it was pretty terrible. The audio was shot, the visual was pretty shocking, and it was so complicated. I used my Sony camera hooked into like this program, which then streamed it onto YouTube, and it was a big mess around. It's so easy with the GoPro, like it is so easy to do it. But I don't know if you have that availability of then sharing your stream with someone. Yeah, Perth soon, well hopefully anyway. Kalgoorlie has been lucky with all the stuff going on recently, so hopefully stays that way. Heading down for tools, wood, maybe resin, visiting family. Yeah, Justin, I don't know where you've been getting your resin from, but Kirkside at the moment have got 15% off. Could be worth, if you want to grab some, could be worth grabbing some. They do have free delivery within the metro area. So I don't know if you got mates there or something you could get it delivered to, but I've been buying from them for like 3 years and I've never seen a sale before, so could be a good opportunity to get a decent little discount on there. Another chihuahua is having knee surgery. Any word on your sons? Oh, your chihuahua's having surgery, eh? Wow. Yeah, the hospital called us about Dex's surgery yesterday, so they've cancelled it, which we sort of figured was going to happen. So yeah, that's been cancelled. They haven't given us a date for when it's going to be now. Yeah, just is what it is. Why program? I'm guessing that's what program do you use to stream. I am streaming straight from my GoPro with the GoPro Quick, they call it now. I don't know if you can see that there. The GoPro Quick app. So I just set that up through my GoPro, log into my YouTube through the app, and it just streams straight away. And then for the first time today, I've actually jumped onto YouTube Studio, and while the stream's running, I can actually change some settings, and that's how I found my stream key in that, which I didn't think you could get access to streaming the way I'm streaming. You have to be on Wi-Fi for 1080p, but you can use mobile roaming to live stream straight from the GoPro on 720. So I could stream from anywhere essentially that I've got reception on my phone. Cyril, hello. Karama, you're in Karama. Got some people from Darwin on, hey? Look at that. Alright, so we've got a few people on here right now, so I wanted to ask the question to everyone who's on here, right? In the comments, in the live chat, I want you to throw in where you're from and what that area is famous for. So I was thinking about it, right? And like Darwin, well, I think first and foremost, Darwin is famous for crocodiles. But if we move past crocodiles, I think probably one of the most famous things up here is the Mindle Beach markets and the sunsets you get at Mindle Beach markets. So I just thought it'd be cool for everyone who's on here. Throw in where you're from and what it's famous for, and then that'll give me something to do tonight. I can Google some places and check it out. I'm really keen on doing some traveling when we can, like when this whole COVID thing clears up. So it'd be nice to see, you know, some different areas and what they're most famous for. While I wait for you guys to comment that, because I've just seen how much of a delay there is, so you're not going to hear that for a little while. I'm going to go grab a beer. I will be back shortly. All right, I am back and I haven't even left yet on the stream. So we have got a much more severe delay today than we did yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. Right. Brisbane, famous for custom creations. Oh, lovely. I bet you cannot guess who put that comment down. Fought Geelong the Cats. I'm gonna guess that's a sports reference, because, yeah, I don't watch it. Is that Calliope? Central Queensland, Curtis Island. Right, I'm actually going to write some of these down because I lose this live chat once we finish this stream. So I want to see what you guys think is the best thing about where you're from. Central Queensland, Curtis Island. Brisbane, I hear it's famous for custom creations. I think we're starting a bit of a trend here. Vancouver Island, BC, Canada, famous for huge trees, whales swimming around and salmon fishing. The huge trees certainly sound enticing. Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. Huge trees and whale swimming. And for sunshine, Brisbane is famous for sunshine. Sunshine Coast is famous for sunshine, eh? Gladstone, let's have a look. Tiwi Island. Never been over to the Tiwi Islands. My missus actually wanted to go on this trip while we were up here. Wanted to head over and check that out. Yeah, born and bred in Darwin, but I've never been over to the Tiwi Islands. Alright, so I've got a few things to check out there. Thanks for that, guys. If you haven't commented yet, make sure you throw in your comments where you're from and what that area is famous for. I don't miss those wind chimes. Yeah, neither do I, mate. They drive me insane. Just don't let Cindy here say that. Calliope. Right. I will write that down. Thanks for that, Louis. There we go. Wind chimes are the worst. Yes, they are bloody terrible. But I don't know if you'll be able to see here. They are everywhere. I think there's one here. That's my arch nemesis, that one. Because I can't walk through there without smacking my bloody head on the thing. Even when I duck, I seem to bloody catch it. Which is annoying as all hell. Man, there's a huge delay on this today. That is crazy. That is crazy. Alright, 15 of us here. 15 of us here. If you haven't liked the video yet, guys, make sure you do that, because that really helps me with YouTube's algorithm getting this out. That is how pronounced, Calliope. Yeah, so fighting the algorithm is one of the hardest things, I think, about trying to do YouTube and be successful at it. Because I've seen some channels recently in the last 12 months that have just absolutely exploded, and their video quality is certainly not the reason for it. So personally, I think they had some good search terms or something, you know, some good keywords in there. But yeah, it's yeah, we need to get the J&D channel boosted a little bit, I think. Get it, get some more eyes onto it. Not a huge delay. You were running on Darwin time. Yes, very true, very true. It's pretty rad going 2 minutes to the water and happening across some humpback or orca whales breaching. Man, that would be cool. That would be cool. I think if you go anywhere near the water in Darwin, you just get bitten by a crocodile. That's about it. But seeing some wild orcas would be absolutely awesome. That really would. I'll get there one day. We'll get over to Canada one day. One day. Alright, so back onto the analytics thing as well. I think I said on Monday that my latest video is going quite shockingly. Sorry, 2 seconds. So, as I said Monday, that last video that I put out, to my surprise, is going a bit shockingly. Like, I quite enjoyed the video. I'm gonna have to open up another tab here so that I can check it out. I really enjoyed the video and I put a lot of time into making it. And I've had a few really good comments on it too, saying that it is a good quality video, but it's just not getting the audience. So what I was thinking is we've got, let's have a look at the moment. We've got 13 viewers on at the moment. So I wanted to ask you guys, obviously I'm at a standstill now. I've got no projects that are done and just waiting to be released. Once I get back to Perth, it's probably going to be a couple of weeks before I can build something and edit the video and get it out. So what do you guys want to see? What type of content? Are you enjoying the woodwork? You know, are you liking a bit of anything? You don't know what you're going to get each week. Tell me what you enjoy watching so I can make that sort of content, and so I have a bit of an idea, yeah, about what you want to see. So Cyril, what's the Tiwi Islands most famous for? What would you recommend? If I could get over there, what would you recommend checking out? We can go to the beach around the coast here and names. Yes. White whales and white pointers, lovely. A bit of ocean life. There's nothing like watching a bit of wild ocean life, eh? Don't understand the algorithm either. All of a sudden had a year-old build spike like 1,000 views in 2 days, but it only had like 150 before that. Mike, I tell you what, hang on, I've got another tab open here. Let me find the video. Go and have a look at, you could have very well already seen it, but I put a video out a year ago called How to Build a Wooden Box, and that thing had like next to no views. I think it had under 1,000 views, and then in the space of like 48 hours it got like 21,000 views, and it's sitting on 32,000 now, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened or why it happened, but it is nearly my highest viewed video. Nearly. It's like right on the brink. But yeah, it just popped out of nowhere. Like it was very weird. It's not a flash video, real. Like it's an older video. So yeah, I don't understand how the algorithm works at all. It just does its own thing. Timonius, anything. Yes, I would like to make anything. I would. Fought, most famous for Cyril Rioli. The name is familiar. Cyril, do you play AFL? Is that who we're talking to here? Just going to get a little photo here quickly, guys, because I do lose this chat. I want to see your upcoming table builds, but also love watching people turn. Yeah, I do. I've got to make those tables. I need the entertainment unit I need to make, which is basically just going to be a big river table. I'm thinking both sides waterfall edges. I think that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, I've got some, I don't even know if my milliput will be any good anymore. It's been in the drawer for quite a while, but I do want to do some more milliput bowl projects. There's something soothing about watching a wood turner at work, isn't there? It's just, yeah, watching wood turning at high speed I think is really cool. Just seeing the wood just shave away, it is wicked. I guess that's what got me stuck on this YouTube venture to begin with. Alright, so anyone else with any input? Had a couple of guys here comment. Everyone else, we've got 12 people on. What sort of content do you guys want to see once I get back to Perth? What are you interested in? Do you want me to stick to lathe work? Do you want a bit of everything? What do you think of the leather work? Jump on, have your say, and let me know what sort of content you want me to make. It's really weird because, let me turn the volume up here. I'm thinking both sides waterfall edges. I think that would be pretty cool. Right, so I've got a few tabs open here, and there's less of a delay in the YouTube studio than there is on the YouTube page, which is interesting. Wow, massive delay there. My favourite is watching wood turning. Resin is a thing I sort of watch if I want. Tool reviews are not for me. Live chat is only if I come upon it. Furniture and random wood building is great. My favourite is watching wood turning. Yeah, Bluey. I need to do some more wood turning on my channel. I think I've moved away from that a little bit. Resin is a thing I watch. Yeah, I do like resin videos. I'm getting to a point now where I've seen a lot of them, but I know exactly what you're saying. Tool reviews are not for me, and that's fair enough. I only tend to watch tool reviews if I'm looking for the tool, or if I come across it and it's a tool that I sort of want. The reason I got into doing those tool reviews though is because I was always watching Americans or someone from the UK reviewing a tool that either I couldn't get in Australia or that was just stupidly expensive here, and I probably wouldn't get anyway. So I couldn't really find many Aussie tool reviews, so I figured I'd jump into that. Live chat is only if I come upon it. That's fair enough as well. Sorry, busy making product today. Custom creations. No need to be sorry, man. No better way to spend your Wednesday. You're creating liquid gold for all of us. Cyril Rioli. Yes. Hey. Yes. All right. We have a celebrity among us today, people. That's pretty cool. One of the most viewed videos was just me unboxing a damn shop vac. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't. There's got to be keywords, Mike. There has to be keywords in there that people just love. You're creating a time vortex. I know, it's bloody insane. There's lags everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Everything variety is great. Kyla, awesome. That's what I like. I like making a bit of everything. I don't like... That's the one thing that bogs me down with custom orders, is making the same thing over and over again. Even though it's different each time, it's the same process for me. That's where the content is sort of, it's really good, because I enjoy just going, I want to make this, and just, coming up with something to make. Cyril, I subscribed. Thank you very much. Glad to have you on board with the J&D family, man. That is awesome. The bonus of being able to work from home in lockdown custom creations. That is very true. Very true. I'm sure everyone here is on board with the custom creations story, but yeah, custom creations isn't some big company. Like, it's a bloke who's working from home, doing what he loves, and just creating absolute liquid gold for not only woodworkers, but anyone who wants to polish anything, really. I'm pretty sure My mum's planning on washing and polishing her car today with some custom grit. And I think if I do go back to Perth and I have to isolate, that's going to be the biggest benefit, is that I'll have 14 days and my workshop's at home. A big plus of having the workshop at home and not having a big workshop that I've got to go to. Funny thing, that's another thing I was going to talk about as well, right? How many of you guys actually, because I can just see numbers, I can't see who is watching. I can just see, like right now, 13 people are watching. I don't know who those people are unless you're constantly commenting. But how many of you guys like stay on for the whole live, or you jump off and you jump back in here and there? Because I was actually looking at analytics before, and I lost a subscriber over Monday's live, which was very interesting. I find the analytics very interesting, because you sort of scratch your head and you're just like, I don't understand. but yeah, we had a subscriber drop out of the family because of the live on Monday. So I'm not sure what I said to hurt their feelings. But it is what it is. So Fot, what are you doing with yourself in Geelong? How is it over in your neck of the woods? I'm gonna run out of, I need to get an esky just down here for these lives, I think, because I'm running out of beer again. We got any more? Oh wow, we're at 40 minutes already. Just checking Instagram. I did put a post up here before. Here for the whole live. You guys are absolute champions. All depends what I'm doing at the time. Timonius, totally get that, man. That was very similar to the Beard Nod live the other day. I had full intention of signing on for the whole thing, but I had to bail halfway through. That's bizarre. Yes, it is bizarre. So I don't know why, but they decided to take a hike. I just figured these lives are, yeah, just give us all a chance to hang out, do something a bit different. I don't get this opportunity to live stream often when I'm at home. If I ever get to the point where I can do J&D full time, that is we'll definitely be focusing on a weekly live, most definitely. I don't think I've ever left a live show from anyone before the end of a show. Mike, you are just an all-round good lad, aren't you? You are the type of person that we want in the J&D family. Maureen, I'm on the live because it popped up and I'm free, day off, actually lying in bed with a headache in Sydney. Sorry to hear about the headache, Maureen. I'm glad it popped up for you though. Are you a subscriber or did it just randomly pop up in your feed? Sydney, you're in lockdown too, I'm assuming? Pretty crazy. Well, the news is making it sound pretty crazy over in Sydney at the moment. Don't know how true that is or not, but wow, the delay is insane. Alright, no lockdown in Vic, but I ate a dodgy sausage roll from Survey yesterday. Let's just say it's been colourful, so on the couch. So not much has changed then, Fot. Not much has changed. Yeah, Victoria has no lockdown, which I'm amazed about. That's crazy. Thought you should have made your way up to Darwin for old Hans's wedding, mate. That was a good time. Maureen, subscriber. Yep, lockdown. Awesome. Glad to hear you're a subscriber, Maureen. Yes, lockdown. It ain't fun. This is the first time I've been stuck by the lockdown though. So I'm classed as an essential worker, so I work in lockdowns in Perth, so it doesn't particularly affect me. But yeah, being on holidays, it certainly has. It's a bit different. I don't mind it. The only thing I wish is I had my workshop here with me. That's the only thing I'd change. But apart from that, it's yeah, here's what it is. Got to keep everyone safe. At the end of the day, it's rather annoying because, I mean, it's probably the same all around, isn't it? But I've noticed people having visitors and that. Like, we're in the middle of lockdown here, and there's visitors everywhere. You know, cars that don't belong in houses are, you know, cruising around, and it's rather annoying because it's not hard to stay at home for a couple of days. I mean, the lockdown here is only like 5 days. It's not hard to do, and you know, my son is someone who's immune compromised, so yeah, I just think, what are you doing? Just listen to the rules. As much as so many people think it's a conspiracy, just go with it. Think about the other people and don't be so selfish. Kayla is in Alice right now in lockdown. We have a wedding next month in Darwin, so I hope it all clears up. Whose wedding for? Is that Braden's wedding? Kayla is in Alice. Yeah, Alice. I saw Alice went into lockdown today. I'm still part of the Alice Springs forum, and people have been whinging about all of that. So I'm assuming they're going to be most unhappy now that they are in lockdown. Timonius, what do you do for work? I have been in security, Timonius, since I was 18. So I was manager for Armor Guard in Alice Springs. But yeah, Dexter's issues brought us over to Perth, so I'm back in the security industry in Perth now. Much to my disgust. I would much rather be doing J&D creations full time, but hopefully that day will come very soon. Fingers crossed. All right. Okay guys, so there was another question I did have while I am here. While we're all here, we've got 12 of us here. So, when did I start YouTube? 2019, the start of 2019. So I've got a lot of content on my channel, a lot of content. Let's jump over and see if it'll tell me exactly how many videos we have. About 100. Round about, yeah, so we haven't quite done 100 builds yet, but there's 100 videos, a couple of them aren't builds, plus we've got a bunch of lives. So there's over 100 videos on my channel currently. What is your favorite? How long have you been on the J&D Creations roller coaster with me, and what is your favorite build of all time that I've done so far? I would love to know what people's favorites are, because I often forget. Like, I'll scroll through my YouTube channel and go, that's right, I forgot that I made that. So what is your favorite build that I've done so far? A mate from Alice's wedding. Righto. I think Braden's getting married up here pretty soon. No need to whine about it. It's not even a week. I think of it as a holiday to relax and not deal with idiots. Yes, that's very true, Bluey. That's very true. If I was at home, it would definitely be a holiday as well, except I would be at work. But no, you are very, very correct. There isn't any need to whine about it. Just bloody do it. Kyla, my fave outfeed table. Oh yes, the outfeed table was an absolute killer build. Did you like the first or second video, or just the whole series together? That was... oh, that outfeed table, I might go and watch that after we finish this live. Fought the Spider Cup. Yes, that Spider Cup was pretty sick, actually. That Huntsman was so well preserved. I actually had people message me, though, asking me to take that out of my intro, because there was a bloke who messaged me, I can't remember his name, but he was like, my missus loves your work, but she refuses to watch your videos now because there's a spider in the intro, so take it out. I eventually did take it out. I've been following since the custom grit review. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yes, yes, actually, I did watch that review again the other day, yesterday, I think. That was a really fun video to put together, that custom grip review. I quite enjoyed that. Fave build would be your saw feed table. It came up great. Yes, the outfeed table. That's the same as Kyla. That was her favorite. So I quite enjoyed that build, and that was probably one of my most satisfying builds, I think, because I use that thing every time I'm in my shop now. Like it works really well. It's the first time I've built something like that as well, which was really cool. The whole series. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that now when this live is over. I only joined up when Custom Creations put me onto you back in February. Haven't gone too far back into the archive yet, but I like the little superheroes in resin that you turned. Oh yeah, the what are they? The AUSSIEs. Woolies AUSSIEs. That was pretty cool. Following you since you made the box for your beard products. Wow, Timonius, that was... I reckon you might have the cake here, Timonius. That was quite... I'm just going to scroll through and see when that was published, because that was ages ago. That was my first sponsored video as well. That was early days. Where are we? Somewhere around here, I think it was. There we go. It was published July 5th, 2019. Currently, let's have a look. Some analytics for that one. Currently only has 250 views. So it's nearly 2 years old, that one. 250 views. That was good. That was, yeah. Teamed up with the Beard Nod for that. They sent me a full kit back when they did the really little products, and I said, yep, I'm gonna build a live edge resin river box for them. That was a bloody brilliant project. That really was. Way underrated though. 250 views for all of that effort. Thank you for your support, Maureen. Definitely, Maureen. Thank you for supporting myself and Custom Creations. The kids love the AUSSIEs too, Mike. Yeah, the AUSSIEs one was a hit. My son wanted to keep that bowl. I love the Milliput video. Wanted to see more about Makers Central. That would have been fun. Which Milliput video was that, Custom Creations? Because I did two. I think like my 5th video was a Milliput one. And then when I upgraded my lathe to my brand new lathe, that was a Milliput one as well. And there's been a couple in between actually. Wanted to see more about Makers Central. I thought I did a pretty good recap on Makers Central. Quite a funny story though with Daryl from Dreadnought Wood Shop. If you guys, any of you guys on here want to check out an absolutely wicked turner, highly suggest Dreadnought. Yeah, Dreadnought Wood Shop is his channel. Absolutely wicked turner. So I met him at Makers Central, got some photos and that with him, and then a few months later he found my channel and really liked my stuff and realized that we'd met before. So that was pretty cool. We keep in touch now as well. He's a really top bloke. You're supposed to be watching guitar making after the live video. Yep, Mike, guitar making, and then I will watch my outfeed table. That box was so cool. It was. I've still got that thing too. I don't use it for my beard products anymore because they're all too big now, but that was cool. The white and black Milliput bowl. Again, Custom Creations. I have, let me have a look here. I have two that were exactly the same, basically. One was just a hell. So video number 5 was my first Milliput experiment, it's called. That was February 1st, 2019. That was a black and white marble inlay in a she oak bowl. And then we fast forward to, I've got to switch pages. We fast forward up to when I got my new lathe, which was January 24, 2020. So almost like a year between them. And this one is wood turning a she oak bowl with Milliput inlay. So it's the same wood, same resin pattern, little bit different design. The second one's a lot bigger and a hell of a lot thinner. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about, man. You'll have to give me some more details. Also like the review of the Sorby sharpening thing. Yes, yes, thank you very much. That's doing pretty well, that video, actually. But oh, that was a killer. That's a killer machine, honestly. If you haven't got a sharpening system, I know that they are pricey as all hell. Much cheaper to just go and buy in England, because they were like £300 at Maker Central, which is roughly like $500–600. But yeah, they're like $1,000 here, but so good, so easy. Like, all of my tools stay sharp now. I don't dread sharpening them, which is really good. Also like the reviews. The first one, because you spoke about Maker Central in it. Did I speak about Maker Central in that first video? In that first She-Oak one? Man, I'm gonna have to go back and check. Surely not. April. Well, maybe I did. Feb. Interesting. I'm gonna have to, because that was a real short video too. That was only like a 6-minute video. Interesting. Interesting. How's your finger, by the way? I saw that video about how you injured it. Maureen, my finger is not doing well. I still don't have, like, that's full range of motion. I can't close it anymore. This one you can close right down. I don't have full range of motion back. It's still all numb under here. And it still hurts a bit, like in certain places. I am getting a little bit more feeling back right at the top, but only ever so slightly. But yeah, like if I make a fist, it just sticks out. I can't close it any more than that. So I'm gonna go see a specialist when I get back to Perth. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully I can get the mobility back, at least the feeling, because it feels, I don't know if you've ever had an injury where like you lose your feeling, but it's weird. It's really, really weird. We've watched all your videos, and to be honest, they're really good. Love your intro and the little changes each video too. Thanks, Skylar. Yeah, I've had a couple people actually pick up on that fact. So the music has stayed the same since day dot, but the song has stayed the same. There's been slight little changes to the parts that I use. But yeah, I try sort of between every 10 and 20 videos to switch the clips in my intro. So if you go back and watch from the start, you'll notice that the intro has evolved and the clips have changed to what it is now. This is an awesome idea. I'm going to try to remember to make a similar poll on one of my live shows to see what people's favorite videos are. Yeah, I'm just curious about what people actually, I don't know, can you make a poll? Why is this going back to top chat? I want live chat. Yeah, no, I'm just curious, Mike, to see what people's favorite videos are, because at the end of the day, I'm making content that I enjoy, but I'm making it for you guys to enjoy watching, you know, for a bit of entertainment. So I do want to make sure that you're enjoying it as well. Otherwise, people won't watch it. Yeah, because didn't you get the milliput from Maker Central? No, so my first milliput, marble milliput inlay in the She-Oak was months before I even went to Maker Central. So I reckon you are talking about the second one, where I turned it on my old lathe, I think. Or was it the first? No, I think it was the first one I turned on my new lathe. Just send me a link. Send me a link to the video, Custom Creations, and I'll tell you whether it's the first one or the second one. But I definitely went to Maker Central after the first one was made. So I didn't get the milliput from there. But when I was at Maker Central was the day milliput released their blue color. So I got some of that, which I haven't used much of it. I need to use it. The white milliput was from Maker Central, right? No, so my first batch of milliput I just bought off eBay from a place over in Brisbane, and then did my first one, and I got all 5 of them, and then the second one was stuff from Maker Central. Maureen, oh dear, yes. It's not good. It's not good. Mike, I've just invested in a CBN wheel. When I saw that Sorby vid, or I'd have considered it. Just got the Wolverine jig from One Way that I need to install. Looking forward to edge consistency. Yeah, I've heard the Wolverine jig's quite good. And the CBN wheels are, by all accounts, really good as well. You just get that hollow grind from them, that's all. So, yeah, and like Robert Sorby's just a trusted brand, you know. I think that's why I wanted to go. Like, I was set on them from pretty early on that's what I wanted to use. Mike, my favorite video is you using a regular chisel to turn a scribe thing. Oh, using regular chisels on the lathe. Danger Mouse. I'm thinking about creating an intro too, since seeing yours adds a level of professionalism, I think. First I need to get off iMovie and onto DaVinci. Yes. Alright, Mike. The whole reason I did it, personally, the intro, was for branding. So I don't know if you've heard of the podcast Made for Profit by John Malecki, Brad Rodriguez from Fix This Build That. If you haven't listened to it, highly recommend listening to it. It's an absolutely wicked podcast. But branding, when I started J&D Creations, branding was a big thing for me. That's what I wanted to focus on. So that's why I set up the intro, in the hopes that, you know, even if people didn't particularly remember the creations I was making, or me as a maker, the intro would trigger them when they saw my video. They knew where it was coming from. And that's why I've always kept the music the same, to the point that my son will now hum the music when he hears it. But I think it does add that level of professionalism, and it certainly adds that branding that, you know, that's what you're associated with. It's a bit touch and go. Like, my intro is definitely on the longer side, and I think that's because, well, now I've evolved it into, with each scene change, you see the letter, so the J, N, D, and then into creations. So mine's definitely on the longer side. You could 100% do a much shorter intro and still have that professionalism. It's worth doing. And the second point to your comment, yes, get off iMovie and suss out Resolve. Honestly, it is just, it's next level. It's so much, even the free version, that's all I use at the moment, is the free version of Resolve. Takes some time to get used to, but I think I was talking to you and I told you I was using iMovie. I downloaded Resolve, and then I sort of used Resolve, hated it, couldn't figure it out, went back to iMovie, and then just started doing a little bit in Resolve, processing that, dragging the file into iMovie, and just started doing like that. And by the end of it, I was using Resolve 100%, and I just haven't looked back. Bluey, gotta head off. Have a good one, Jax. Bluey, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy your afternoon. I need to grab another beer. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve. Also, Mike, check out Billy Ribka on YouTube. Absolutely flawless dude. He gives so much information about learning to use Resolve. He's DaVinci Resolve. He's also just released like a full beginner's guide. I think you got to purchase it, but it's like got AI technology, and it's supposed to be really, really good. I've bought a few things off Billy Ribka's store, just different video transitions and pop-ups, like the you know, subscribe button and that pops up in my videos. That's all come from Billy Ribka, so I definitely recommend checking him out if you want to go down the path of DaVinci Resolve. He knows his stuff. How much lag are we on at the moment? Ah, we've caught up. We don't have too much lag at the moment, which is good. All right, gonna grab another beer. All right. Someone get the man a AUSSIE. Yes. Well, if you're saying that, you must be seeing less belag than I'm seeing, because I haven't left yet. Americans, you know, someone from the UK reviewing a tool that either I couldn't get in Australia. Oh, well, that's interesting. Why is that? Someone get the man a AUSSIE. Yes. Well, if you're saying that, there's some weird stuff going on here, guys. You must be seeing. There's some weird stuff going on with this lag. All right, what do we got? Already decided to upgrade editing software after Guitar Extravaganza was done. So after my already, that cuts off. Let me turn these volumes down. Just hit enter, whatever. I'll I don't know, can I tag channels here? Give me a sec, Mike. I'll try and find the guy's channel for you, and I'll put a link in the live chat if I can. There you go, Mike. That link in the live chat, I hope that's come up. Save that link, man. That's for that should go to Billy Ribka's channel. Eric, how you doing, man? Good to see you. But yeah, that'll take you, Mike. That'll take you to Billy Ribka's channel, and he's just, the whole channel is killer. He's got an absolute ton of effects. Like, he teaches you on how to, you know, do one-off effects and all that sort of stuff. You'll come across a lot of the stuff that I've done in my videos. You know, like the Iron Man bloody one that I've done a couple times, where you press the phone and the hologram pops up, and that all learnt through his teachings. So he's really good. After my already filmed projects are out, I'll be on the DaVinci train. Man, I wish I could say I had already filmed projects. I really wish I do. Because they're imported to iMovie already. What are you filming with, Mike? What are you filming with? Because that will also play a part. It did, subbed immediately. Yeah, Wicked, there's, depending on how into it you want to get, there's also, I'll throw a few other links for you. What's his name? Can't think of the other guy's name. Is it Jimmy or something? Jamie Fenn. Jamie Fenn is another one. I'll send another link in the live chat for you. This guy's alright. I don't watch as much of his videos anymore, as many of his videos anymore. But that's another good one as well, Jamie Fenn. And there's another one, Sam Aldridge, who's Sam the cameraman. He doesn't really upload anymore, but when I first started Resolve, he was uploading every couple of weeks, and he was pretty good too. I film everything on my phone. iPhone? Is that like iPhone? I'm trying to think, because that's the one benefit of iMovie, is obviously because it's an Apple product, it's seamless if you are using iPhone. I'm pretty sure you can still do it straight to Resolve. Because I've noticed since I upgraded to the iPhone 12 Pro Max, this films in a file that's, plays around a bit, but it makes it a bit hard with DaVinci. It's not ideal, but it's easy. It is very easy, but I'll tell you what, it's, once you buy a camera, it becomes just as easy. It really does. But no, 100% back. If you've got a good quality phone, man, 100% back using your phone, because I did that right up until the resin dovetail video. Right up until then, all the stuff before that was all filmed on my phone. So Samsung S20. Wow, so you're using a Samsung but using Mac to edit, right? Well, you shouldn't have any problems then, because you're already going Android over to Apple, so you should be fine. I don't know, I don't have a Samsung, but you should be fine inputting the Samsung footage into Resolve, I would assume. You should be all right there. But yeah, definitely worth spending some time getting to know Resolve, because it's a killer project. It's a killer program. That's what I meant to say. All right. Well, what are we at? I think we've been running for like an hour and 10. It's a decent amount of time, isn't it? Hour and 11. So we might look at winding up here shortly, guys. Anyone else got anything they want to throw in the chat before we sign off? Probably, why not? We're still in lockdown. So as far as I'm aware, I think the lockdown here is supposed to end on Friday, I think. So I'll put something up on my Facebook and Instagram page, but all going to plan, Friday 12 o'clock, maybe we'll do another lockdown live. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. So that'll be 3 hours earlier than this one started. Let me know if that'll work for you, but I'm pretty sure we come out of lockdown on Friday, and as soon as lockdown lifts, I'm going to my mate's house for some home-cooked pizzas in his new pizza oven. If the lockdown lifts, that is. So, let me know if you're keen for another live catch-up. Still massive lag on this. Why does it keep dropping me behind? So that'll be 3 hours earlier than this one started. Sounds good. Fosh, are you actually going to be there, mate? That is the question. That is the question. Alright guys, I'll give you a couple more minutes because there is a bit of a lag. If you haven't liked the video already, please jump on and like it. Helps me out massively, just clicking that thumbs up button. Really does help me out. If you've got anything, any questions or anything you want to ask, throw them in the live chat. If you've got any topics that you want to discuss actually on our next live, throw that in as well. But yeah, definitely. If you guys want to discuss anything in particular, hit me up before the live. Throw it in there. See you, Jax, Mike, and everyone else. Catch you later, Custom Creations. Go and keep making that killer product, man. I will talk to you soon. Hopefully we'll get another live in before I'm out of Darwin. I think we will. I think we'll get another one in. Alright guys, well, what do we got? 3 hours earlier is better for me, at least on weekdays. Yes, yeah, it's getting quite late for you, isn't it, Mike? Alright, well, as it stands, we will do Friday 12 o'clock Darwin time. We'll see how that pans out. I'll throw something up on my Facebook and Instagram anyway. See you on the next one. Time to organise dinner. Enjoy, Kyla. Have a good dinner. Yeah, you guys are getting late over there, aren't you? It's nearly 5 o'clock, isn't it? Alright guys, let's call it a day here. I think I'm going to end. Oh no, I can end it on here. Let's try this out. Try something new. Thanks, legends. Until the next one, look after yourself, and I will see you later. This is awkward when it doesn't end. There we go.